lovely garden. Welcome back. I'm so glad to see you. I hope that you're doing okay. So for this video, right, we're going to be talking about, we're going back into K-pop land real quick because we're going to be talking about BlackPink, the show that just happened. So I'm going to give you the quickest and cleanest run through of just my interactions with K-pop. So I knew about K-pop before it got big in the US because you know the US is kind of late when it comes to some things in regards to music and international music, right? So I had already done my wave of K-pop, right? I done my wave of K-pop, like middle school, elementary school. I listened to a bit of it, not too much because we had international students coming through from middle school especially, and also I was watching like Sailor Moon and anime, so I was just exploring all of that. K-pop, J-pop, I don't know if it's C-pop. I think C-pop also exists, but I was like just perusing everywhere. So when this wave came like through around like 2011, 2012, when it started getting really big here in the US, I was just like, also I am estimating these years off the top of my head, so don't quote me on any of this, but like that reign of the 2010s when it started getting big, I was like, I've already kind of gone through my phase and I kind of like kept going. But with BlackPink, I would not call myself a fan, like a big fan. I wouldn't be a stan, period. No, I was like an acquaintance, I would say, because I would check in every once in a while when they first started, watched a bit of like their show when they were trainees before they debuted, and then I'll be like, okay, and then I didn't really follow up. So then in uni, I did K-pop, right? So I joined a K-pop group, dance group. I was doing performances and stuff like that, learning choreo and stuff. It was honestly fun. It's not like I'm saying this just to say it. Like, it was actually pretty fun to do all of this. So we danced to some BlackPink, and I was like, oh, this sounds familiar. And my friend was like, yeah, it's BlackPink. I was like, okay. But after the show yesterday, bruh. So this was the show that was rescheduled for them, right? And my dumb self, I thank God for my friends and everything. My dumb self, I thought when I heard midnight, I thought it was going to be on February 1st at midnight. Like, I don't know why this is how math and numbers work for me sometimes, but I was thinking, okay, it's going to be on Sunday going into Monday, not Saturday going into Sunday, right? So I'm just like, the BSU's on Zoom as one does, and they reminded me that the show was, and I was like, oh yeah. And then my friends were like, oh, we're watching the show, why don't we watch together? I was like, okay. So I hopped on, right? This was my first female K-pop concert, I would say. Digital, of course. But oh my God, like, I'm shook it. So we're going to go into it, right? I wrote some notes. So the set list, hey, double checking, 3, 6, 9, 20 songs. 20 songs from the set list. They were focusing more so on the album that dropped, which I loved. And it was beautiful. And so let's get into it. First thing that I got, this is going to be a really quick and dirty run through, okay? And I might react to some of their videos later. I'm not going to make any promises, but probably going to react to some of their videos later. So the first thing I want to talk about, the staging. The staging for the show was so beautiful. They mentioned in a Billboard article that I will drop in the description below. I would drop in the description box about how the delay gave them more time to add an extra stage. The staging for this show was so beautiful, and it was so intricate, from the mirror work with the lights to having this almost like, it was like an outer space kind of theme, but it wasn't, and it's not the one when they're sitting and there's like the kind of outer space UFO disc and it changes. No, there's this. And I think they used, I'm thinking like in a technical theater term, so excuse my brain when I try to figure this out. It was like they used LEDs, but they also used like wiring and then this like coverage. It was so pretty, and that was amazing to see like the different stages, seeing how they interacted with their dancers, which I'm going to go into more later. Also seeing how they celebrated, oh, so good from start to finish. Wow, I'm a mess still. I was gonna do this reaction after I watched it yesterday, but I was literally sobbing the whole time, so I couldn't do it. I was actually, like, by the end of the show, I was in tears, I was breaking down, and I couldn't do it. So we're here today. So excuse me if I missed some little details, that's my own fault, and I accept that, but the whole thing was so good. Second thing I gotta touch on, the synchronicity of the dancing. And this is just one of the reasons why a lot of us say that American artists, especially the ones that claim that their dancers need to keep up, and no disrespect, but the way that these girls and the dancers were so in sync, they were still singing, and they were able to keep form and include so many different effects. There was an effect where there was fire, and they were also dancing in like pool, similar to Freedom vibes from Beyonce. That's the first thing that it made me think of, and I was like, yes, yes. And it was so good, so good. Every member also had it. This is the third point. Every member had a chance to shine in the show, because while they were doing songs from the album, they also had solo moments. So I feel like her name is Jisoo. I think that's the proper way to pronounce it. Jisoo did a cover of Tove Lo's Habits, which was so pretty. She was in a purple dress with purple accent in her hair, and she was sitting. And then they had dancers come out on the side to dance while she was singing, and that just got me all choked up. Then my main bitch, Lisa. I'm sorry, I know Lisa's my bias. I gotta say it. She came with the Say So cover that had a dance break in it, and she was in this pretty gold and black outfit. It was a dress, yes, and it had acted, so good. So good. My soul was not prepared for that. Love it so much. Then we had Miss Jenny coming in, doing Solo, which is her original song, live, once again. But she put if I'm correct, there's a version of this, and I think it's a Japanese version. I'm doing this off the top of my head, I'm so sorry. Where she actually brings back the rap versus her original version, which is more, I think, not acoustic, but more like singing. And she was dressed as a rose with the arm gloves of flowers with a black base. She was living her best life, and I was here for it. And then Rosé, I'm so proud of this moment. Rosé did an original. It was her first original performance of the song. I think it's called Gone, if I'm correct. I lost it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I lost it. Because first it was and I also love how they incorporated music videos into this. Oh, so good. But it was the music videos at first, and then it switched over to her sitting in this beautiful white dress on a swing, with an empty swing next to her, which made my heart stop, and then the white background and staging, and it was just so beautiful. Like, oh my God. So good. So good. So good. Okay. Point number 4. I already mentioned this before. Set list was everything. The set list was everything. They gave us the hits. They started with Kill This Love, ended with Forever Young. Forever Young had me in my emotions. But let me go through in order real quick. So they started with Kill This Love. Amazing. Big showstopper to get everyone's attention. Like, of course. And went into Crazy Over You. Then they went into How You Like That. Before they had a quick moment. I also love how and I know this is like common, I think, for K-pop artists, if I'm correct, how they have like little speaking moments, which is similar to how we do it in American shows. But it's more so like you get to also have moments and glimpses of them like just talking and almost like an interview style. It's so cute. And they did 3, 4, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 outfit changes each if you include their solo pieces. I think it was 4 without the solo pieces. But then they went, they had a moment of the interviews and like just talking with one another and saying how they were excited for this performance. Went into Don't Know What to Do. Came up with Playing with Fire. Went into Love Sick Girls. Then there was a moment where we had two of the members doing solo pieces. So it was Jisoo's cover of Habits, and then Lisa doing the Say So cover, and then they went into Sour Candy. Bitch, the voguing and Sour Candy gave me life. gave me my entire life. Yes, yes, yes. Then had another moment for interviews and also a music video, which was beautiful. Went into Love to Hate Me. Went into You Never Know. We had a break once again because Jenny did solo live for her solo. Did solo live, yeah, for her solo. I know how redundant that sounds, but that's what it was. Rosé then did the Gone original, which was so good. Came back together, did it Pretty Savage gave me all my life. Pretty Savage gave me all my life. I need them to stop coming for my life. I need them to stop coming for my life. Thanks. Not my entire life. Why are they coming for my entire life? Who gave them the right? Ooh, bitch! The iconery. Then they went into hit you with that. Ah, I love that song so much, and it was so good, so good. Then they had a break, and they did Stay With Me, which is them kind of reflecting on the concert and like structuring the concert and how they missed the blings. My whole soul was not ready for that. I started crying. Literally, from this point onward, like I was fighting the tears before, but from this point onward, I was stopping and going through the show. They did Whistle. They did As If It's Your Last, which we love. They brought back, well, this was the 2016 hit that got them big, I think, on the international circuit, if I'm correct, which is Bambaya. Got my whole entire life to this. And also, it's so funny to me to think that this song is banned in certain areas because of the lyrics. Like, wow. And then had a one more moment of them just like celebrating each other, which was so cute. I love how they celebrate. One of my favorite moments, just seeing them sit and talk and just hype each other up and be cuties. And it's just everything. And my soul is... Seeing them hype each other up is so cute. It's so cute. It's so, so cute. Why are they so adorable? Okay, baby. This is my baby. I'm sorry, but Lisa, yes, my baby. Goodbye. It was together. It was so beautiful. But then, to end the show, they sang Forever Young. But they incorporated signs from the Blinks sending love, and it was so cute, and my heart was not ready for that, but it was so, so, so good. One thing that I have to mention that I almost forgot. They have an all-black band! Huh? The musicians! They celebrate... I'm putting this at the... This is going to be a clip at the end of my video, before I actually do my sign-off, but at the end of the video, they do... I love that they celebrate the whole band and all the dancers and everyone. And all of the band is black! We love to see it. They're all so good. Like, literally, the bassist is great. The drums are great. Are great. The keyboard player is amazing. The guitarist is also amazing. It's... I have no choice but to be a fan. I have no choice but to be a fan. And mind you, I was a casual fan, like I said before. But now, oh beloved, it is a different story. It is a completely different... Then had a one more moment of them just like celebrating each other, which was so cute. I love how they celebrate each other, and I know this is common in like K-pop groups, but also the fact that I think it's because they're a smaller group of just 4 girls. Also, like, yes, badassery women! Yes, badassery women! But they're a group of girls, and it's 4 girls, and they celebrate each other, especially their solo moments and their moments together. It was so beautiful. But then, to end the show, they sang Forever Young. But they incorporated signs from the Blinks sending love, and it was so cute, And my heart was not ready for that. But it was so, so, so good. I know that they plan to do a rebroadcasting of the live on the 7th and I think it's the 14th. It's 2 Sundays in a row that they're doing a rebroadcasting of this live as a live stream with no rewinds. I was looking at the information because I'm going to watch it again. And I need you, if you haven't already, please, please, please go buy a ticket. It's $30. It's $29.98, so $30. And get your life to BlackPink. Because before I was an acquaintance, now I'm actually a fan. I'm not going into the stand-up. I'm not going to do no stand-up, but I'm going to be a good diehard fan. So with that, I'm going to go blast the album right now and get my life. Lots of peace, love, and happiness from your favorite celestial parent. Adios, guys! Bye!